I'll wait. I dropped some of my mic.
Very professional. Very professional.
Alright, let me share it now.
Yep.
And we'll be good to go. This share. Alright, we've got 3 people in here. Welcome everyone. I'm joined today by Rowan. You might have seen him race, you might know him personally. He's going to be commentating with me. This is Silverstone. It's the 3rd longest race on the F1 calendar. It has 18 corners consisting of Abbey, going over to Village, to Luffield, to Copse, to Maggots and Beckett's, all the way over to Stowe, back to Club, and then the start-finish line. Corners to look out for are Abbey, being quite an easy corner in F1 cars, but in F2 cars it's going to be more difficult because it'll be a light lift, so especially with tyre wear it's going to be more difficult to get around. Other corners to look out for are Brooklands and Abbey. Those are quite difficult sometimes. The car can slide a bit. If you get on the outside of that corner, you're in trouble there. Copse will be a good one to see the track limits. A few people picking up penalties there. Maggots and Beckett's, always a good one to watch out for. 2 very high-speed corners. Slight lifting, no braking into there. Chapel is a braking corner, going to the right. Stowe is also track limits again. There's a little bump on the exit, so stuff can go wrong there.
With 5 seconds to go, let's get into this Grand Prix then. Round 15 of the AVF2 Championship. Let's see who can win. So what do you think is your favorite part of the track here?
I quite like seeing. That's a difficult one. There are a lot of corners. I'm gonna go for the obvious here and go Maggots and Beckett's just because how high speed they are.
Yeah, same.
Hopefully there won't be any crashes like there was in last year on the 2020 season in F1. That was a big one at Maggots. Noah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Alright, getting into
Noah.
it.
I think you're in the wrong party, mate.
Yeah. You can stay in here. I have you muted. You can stay in here if you want afterwards to do interviews if you want, as long as you keep your mic muted, you're welcome, but yeah, please don't talk.
But there's still a title fight between Koen and Domestos.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice one.
Everyone gets points this race, but it depends who gets on top. Maybe Koen gets first, Domestos gets last. It can shake up the whole championship.
Gage will be a very different attack in this as well. He's going to mix everything up, going for the hards.
Yeah. I think the tire management should be very dangerous, because either you save your tires too much and you go too slow, or you go too fast, you waste your tires. It will be very interesting to see how people will deal with that.
The front lefts are going to be very annoying to deal with, because how many high-speed left corners there are. Jasper's joined a little bit too late.
Just a bit.
Not quite making it. Just unfortunate. Cohen and Domestos are out on track now. Nak's going out. Who else is going out?
Lawrence, and he already spun.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. It's a good way to warm up the tyres. Maybe a bit too much.
Maybe a bit too much, yes. We know he normally uses full traction control, and now he's using medium, I think. So gives a little bit.
Not too much of it. Not too much of
Yeah,
a difference in it, but it changes a bit.
changes a bit. He's never really used it before. He only uses it when he is observed in the F1, I've heard. But it'll be a very interesting race, I think, with probably a lot of spins, because if you get too much curb or just a bit of grass, it's almost immediately your car turns around.
The
So that's a shame.
hards aren't gonna be very easy for not spinning as well. They seem like they're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
a
I
struggle.
agree. The hearts don't get a lot of grip, and it's F2, and then sometimes you just want to push too hard, and you get a little bit more curb. As we see David here taking a lot of curb, even taking some grass there. Now, again, taking some grass.
Owen's
And
getting onto his lap now. We'll see what he can set. I reckon he'll be setting as high as he can go. Sometimes in the F2 cars he's not as good, sometimes he's the best.
yeah,
We'll see what he can set here.
yeah,
It'll be a
he's
difficult
not a
one.
very consistent driver in the F2 cars.
No, there's a
Because
yellow
you
flag
can,
sector 3.
yeah, so just somebody got in control.
Ah,
Just a little touch of oversteer there.
I've just seen
That's
someone
what
off
I
track.
mean. By deflection. It's very hard to control. As he sets a purple sector 1, of course. Because
Very
he's
nice
very
late
close to
apex
track.
there.
Lawrence already said he got his lap invalidated.
Oops.
It's a shame for him. I'd really like him to do well this time.
Yeah,
Get
it's nice to.
great races.
It'd be nice to see some drivers do well. That don't usually get up on the top step of the podium.
Oh, as we see Gargamel in here, he's qualifying with hards.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about the hards. It's not going to be very easy.
No, we can see here just the understeer he has. To those corners, yeah. I don't think the hards are the best choice here. Because you do have to quit in the first race.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'd say softs are the best choice right now.
Yeah, mediums maybe might work, but I don't think they would be as good. Super softs are just too much.
As
You'd
we
have
see
to have 2
David
stops.
interpreting the circuit as a straight line. That was pretty funny to see.
Cohen's just set at 139. Domestos
right
quicker.
away by more than 1.5 seconds.
He was following really close, so I wasn't really watching him as much. Very good lap time. Sector
Yes.
1 yellow flag. That's just Cohen slowing down for Dom. Who else is on the lap? Lawrence is invalidated, so there's no David.
Let's see what he can do. He's behind Lawrence, a back marker. He moves out of the way. Very nice.
Badge
see.
is not doing great, but he's on the hards. I don't think this will be easy for him.
Oh, I think he got his lap invalidated because he didn't see the lap. That's a shame for him. Last corner, I think he got invalidated. Oh, and Tenta now sets the fastest lap. Just
wow.
1/10 away from Dom.
Damn.
Very impressive.
Very close one.
Yeah.
I want to see what Gaj will set. Noah's just spun right in the way of Gaj Gemelin. I've messed up his name there. I've been saying his name for ages and I still messed it up. Yeah, he got slowed down a lot because he didn't know if the ghosting would happen. I mean, he did ghost in the end, but Garg had to slow down a lot for him.
Sometimes when you turn around, you spin, you ghost immediately. Sometimes you don't even ghost. It's very inconsistent in this game.
Something that does need to change a bit.
Yeah. Jasper going 3rd fastest overall.
Third fastest third sector as well.
Yeah, just 3/10 faster than Kun. And Gargamel is having terrible lap time there. A 141.514. But we have to recognize he's on the hards.
On my screen, Jasper has no hands, which is a bit confusing. He has literally 0 hands.
Yeah, I see the same thing.
He's a ghost.
Just steering wheel. Oh, as he sets the second,
wow.
Fastest first sector as well. Can he improve Tenta's time?
How's the ghost of goddamn Martin Senna in there? Nap's gone fastest. Wow. That's a good lap time. That's like half a second quicker. That's really good. Tenta's
Maybe
just.
Jasper can improve. he had the first sector purple, so if he gets the
Yeah.
second sector, it'll be really interesting situation.
Jasper's really shown his pace in the F2 cars. He
Yeah.
hasn't had some very good races in these cars, finding them a bit difficult to handle. But he's gotten around on these, and he's doing really well at the moment. 2 fastest sectors. Tenz has just about gotten out the way for him there.
Yeah. That's a good move from Penta there. Some drivers sometimes don't move out of the way. Sometimes it's not their fault, but they just don't see someone behind them.
Messel's retired already. Let's see what Jasper sets. Can't quite go faster. He does go faster, but not fast enough, unfortunately. Last sector wasn't perfect.
Yeah, I think lost a lot of time in the last sector, and David also retired without setting a lap. That's bold, I think.
I think he might have hit a wall. I'm not sure. No, he hasn't. I'm not sure if that was David. No, that was David. He just retired.
Yeah. Interesting to see that there.
I mean, it's unlikely, but his engine might have blown out. Lolo's gone quicker than his other time.
Noah just barely making it around the last corner. Is he in low fuel mode or something? No. Oh, he's setting deeper fuel.
He doesn't have much fuel though. He does have the red thing on his fuel. See what Reaper will set as well.
Reaper. Yeah. Reaper's like one of the fastest racers ever here.
Yeah.
I love his track, so it'll be very interesting to see what he can do in the F2 car, because he's way different than the F1.
Yeah. Gosh forbid Japan.
Very well, as you can see here.
Purple second sector.
Yeah, very impressive. Very impressive.
He's just really quick. He has just a certain type of driving style. Very smooth on the exit and on the power. Doing everything.
Yeah, he knows how to control the car very well.
Cohen says, Rowan, can you turn your mic up a little bit? Fastest for Reaper. Very quick there. Wow, that is a really quick time. Oh, Tense and Niddy having a collision there.
Koen, is it better now?
Yeah, much better.
Maybe Nock can improve on the Reaper's time, but he's in the pits and they only have 2.5 minutes left, so if he goes out now, he can maybe improve. 10,000 on out lap, so he's gonna set another lap.
I mean, just give props to Gaj for setting a 140 on the hard tyres.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Oh, Nock retires, so he's not gonna go for another lap.
Saving his tyres, I reckon.
Yeah, didn't think he can improve. Koen also goes out for an outlap.
Jasper's run out of fuel over here. He should definitely save his tyres even more. I'd recommend retiring for him.
That's just unfortunate for Jasper here. As he's warming up the tyres.
He's enjoying it. He's happy with P5. That's actually a really good time because that's in front of Cohen.
Yeah. Cohen is still on an outlap, so he might be able to improve.
I don't think he'll be able to make it round in time. Oh wait, no, that actually, my bad, he will. I thought we had 20 seconds left, I was gonna say.
No, we have 1 minute 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Reaper retiring, you think he can't improve anymore, I think?
I don't think anyone will beat Reaper. If they can, congratulations. Gaj has just gone on the soft tyres, so he realises that maybe the hard tyres aren't quite right. He has to push. If he corner cuts a bit, I don't think that'll be allowed. Tense has spun. He's retired. 40 seconds to get round. He has a bit more than half the track left, but then again, a lot of this is open straights. Yeah. He might have to corner cut a bit. He might have to cheat a little bit.
It'll be interesting to see this here.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to make it round.
Koen made it. He's onto his lap now.
But if he can make it round for a lap, then that's good.
For the last sector.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to quite get it. Just about misjudged the time.
Maybe. Well, there, no, not gonna make it.
Not quite. In an F1 car, there might be a bit more chance in the last sector.
Yeah.
Just run out of time, which is really unfortunate.
It's done.
Not sure if he knows the rule, but this lap won't be allowed, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'll tell him in the Discord.
Yeah. I mean, he will be starting on the hard, so maybe it will be a better tyre, but I don't reckon he's going to get a very good line off the start. And he will have
down
to...
to sector 2. Fast right-hander here.
I do want to see what he'll set, though.
Yeah, I do, but I also don't, because then it's breaking the rules.
Yeah.
He has a lot of lockups, though.
Yeah, he's not very used to these cars. I don't think he has a setup on that locking up would full-on send you into a spin.
Yeah.
You would not be facing forward if you did that. So, I mean, he doesn't really care about this league as much. It's just a bit of fun, which is what it was made for, just a bit of fun.
Yeah. To see Kun coming around the final couple of turns. Can he improve?
See what he
That's the
will
question.
set.
He hasn't set any purple sectors. I think he can, like maybe a couple of tenths, maybe a second even.
Just about, but he hasn't gotten past. He's second behind Jasper, which is incredible.
And he tries to put it in too well. And
Guys
fails
just gone third fastest in that sector. He's gonna have to retire. If he sets this lap time, it's gonna be a bit of trouble happening.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give him a penalty for that, I think.
Please don't set the time.
It'll be very sad
please
for him.
Ah, no. He's gone third, which is nice, but he can't.
It's a good lap, but
he's not allowed this time. Unfortunately, he was about 3 seconds behind. I'm not sure if he realised. He can't. I don't think he can actually see that he is 3 seconds behind on the thing. It will show you like in the last couple of seconds, but I don't think it's going to show at that point.
As we see Reaper having the fastest lap, with Nak following closely, with Gargamel, but that's will be an issue, I think. With then Tenta, Domestos, Jasper, Koen, Lolo, Noah, Lawrence, and then David, who hasn't set a lap. Don't know what's going on there.
Bit weird on what happened to David, because he definitely didn't have a broken. His engine definitely didn't break. He definitely just retired, I guess. He might want to start from the back and then try and get pole in the next race. That might be a strategy to get him some more points. Not sure, but if you were to do that, you would start 8th. I think that would make a bit more sense, or at least try and set 8th. Or you could, in fact, you should probably set as quick as you can, and then you get a bit more breathing room. But I'm not sure if that would be a strategy either. Alright, 30 seconds now. We wait until the light's out. Just give people a bit of time to do their setups and everything. It'll be interesting to see what will be faster, the outside line for pole or the inside line for P2. There'll be more grip on the inside, but not by much, especially on this F1 game, and the first corner is very close. There might be a lot of contact in the first corner, just to how tight it can be. With a car on your left side, you can't really cut it at all. So there might be a spin or two there. I mean, if everyone chooses to be clean, it'll be alright, but...
Yeah, but it's very hard in the F2 cars to judge how far it will break and how much oversteer you have, because you realize it very late, I think, because it's way different than the F1 cars, and that's gonna be a problem, I think, for a lot of people who just came from F1, like Gargamelin and David.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we're away. See what Naka's doing at the start. Tenta's immediately in front of Domestos, but Domestos did have a good lap time. Someone's off behind Domestos with a very interpreted line on the exit, but
Gargamel and Lolo are off.
Did not see what happened there. Did you see it? Cohen's gone as well. Lawrence is gone. Gargamelin's gone. A lot of stuff has happened there. That's a very bad one.
Domestos is off as well. What's going on this lap? Noah going
spun.
slow.
He's on the hard tyres. I think the settings aren't quite right, so anyone can start on whatever tyre they want. Gargamelon's pretty much just gotten his penalty from that anyway, but I'm not sure if he'll still get a penalty.
I think he will.
Unfortunately,
David now up into P5. Didn't really have a great start.
Wow.
Wow, P5, nice.
And Noah's into P6.
Jasper following,
Jasper and Tenta are battling like hell
on the inside.
in each other's necks out there. Tenta's caught the parabolics to do that. It's just gone around the outside there, 150 miles an hour or higher. Wow.
Just finding that grip. Very beautiful to see.
Jasper's
just cruising.
Jasper's like got a lot more grip though than Tenta. He's finding more grip. Tenta's a bit wobbly on the lines. A lot of slipstream here for Jasper.
As we see, Domestos overtaking Noah. Very clean move. Just had more traction at the exit.
I'm gonna watch Noah here, see what he does.
Lolo going after.
Oh, Noah's had a go at the inside. Domestos isn't having any of it. He's kept it clean, but also shoved him away from that overtake. David's caught up to these two at the front. Everyone is on the hards, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me... that's not tyres. Tyre. Everyone is on the hards.
No one's trying to outbrake Domestos there in that corner, but just brake too late. Had to go off the line. Couldn't make to the inside.
It's better than hitting the back of... It's better than hitting the back of him, though.
Lost a lot of time there. Just all the dirt on the track you see now.
David nearly spun there.
And Lolo Papa battling it out. Ooh,
oh wow, contact there.
Koen even behind. Oh, this is gonna be a 4-way battle, I think.
Lolo's taking a very wide line. Gargamel trying to get the slipstream. I'm gonna watch here from Cohen, see what he's seeing. Cohen's trying to go around the outside. Gargamelon goes up the inside. Lolo's gone very wide there. Now Cohen's gonna benefit from this. Noah's slowing down. Yeah, Noah's slowing everyone down. Cohen's now going to try and go up the inside of Lolo here, up into Stowe. Damn, this is...
Lolo had a lot of problems with distraction there. Oh,
Gargamelon and Noah spun! There's contact at the back wheel. Gargamelon spun. David's hit the wall. He's done a caveat. He's hit the wall there. He's just reset to track with wing damage. Also spinning on the power. Noah's still trying to get back. Lawrence is now sat at the back trying to catch up through everyone. Now Cohen and Lolo are still going at it all the way up the track. They must have gone through Maggotts and Beckett's like that. David's really slow. Reaper's got 3 seconds. Everything's unraveling here. David's gone into the pits because he's got wing damage. I'm still going to watch Lolo, see what he can do, see what he will do to Cohen. Wow.
No Gargamel pit, that's a big question now. Did he get wing damage from that collision?
No. He hasn't pitted, so I think he survived the damage. Noah hasn't pitted either, so that was just a bit of contact at the back. They didn't hit the wall or anything, just a tiny bit of contact.
Jasper so close at the DRS of Tenta. 1.05 seconds and increasing. Can he get back of Tenta after Tenta had a very nice move back on him? To see Reaper just driving away with the win here and not following closely.
Yeah, Reaper's just gone, but he does have 3 seconds, which means he's pushing quite a bit, and he's also in a bit of trouble now because of the penalty.
Yeah, but Nox keeping up very well. David spins at the end of the pit lane.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. He's not having a very good race.
He retired.
I hope he doesn't leave. I hope he stays for the next one. Yeah, he's not having a good time on these hard tyres. I don't think anyone is. But there has been really good battling, especially with everyone being on the same tyre, having no advantage on anyone else. Just nice to see it, really. Jasper's just about within DRS, but there's no DRS zone yet. He's going to have to bite his time.
It'll be next lap. He needs to push like hell to get the DRS on Tenta. Get closer and get by.
Reaper's gone fastest
again. And just a little bit oversteer from Jasper there.
Yeah, I saw that. David left. David's car is still there though, which is actually quite dangerous to see. I think it's going to leave. Actually, it's in a safer place than I thought.
Yeah, it's in the grapple, I think.
Jasper's just about missed the DRS, I think. We'll see here.
Has he?
Yeah, he has. Just about. He was literally like a tenth behind. Not a tenth, like literally 100th behind. That was really close.
Knock is gaining small amounts of time on Reaper then, and then he just loses it in one corner, and he gains it again.
Pence has gone very deep there. Gonna have a good exit, but that was slow. Jasper nearly spins under power. His setup's very.
Yeah, all the drivers
shaky.
I think are struggling with the hard tires now, because we see Knock losing time in corners because of the oversteer and the wheel spin. Jasper doing the same.
Pence is using all the track.
David.
Sorry to butt in, that was just impressive. Tends to like use literally more than the track, but still didn't get like a warning.
Maybe he did get a warning, we can see.
I don't think he would have though, because he was like literally like a tiny bit of the tire on the track. I think he's just about survived it, just past the white line.
He did get a warning for exceeding track limits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jasper is just inching closer, he can smell the overtake.
Yeah.
Really interesting to see this here.
Tense is going to be running as hard as he can to get away from this. Reaper's gone.
Has another fastest lap.
Tenter's very shaky under power. He's done very well to catch it. Reaper with another 3 seconds, and Knack with 3 seconds. I think there was a bit of dirty air for Knack. He also followed Reaper's line. Tenter with a very good corner there. Lolo's in the pits.
There's a lot of noise from my microphone. Jet is just flying around here.
It's not that bad. Gudge with 3 seconds as well.
Lolo Papa pitting. Did he get damage?
Yeah. DRS now open for Jasper. He's not going to quite get it here, but he's going to catch up by quite a lot. He was a little bit further back than normal, than he was last lap, my bad. So that's just going to aid him into getting the DRS here. Tends with a very different line. He's using so much, going so deep into the corner, but getting a really good exit for this straight.
Lolo had just a horrible pit to change front wing, and he didn't get on the power quick enough. So he's a couple of seconds behind Lawrence now, who was catching Noah a bit, but now he lost all of his time. He was catching at around half a second a lap, and now he's a second extra behind again. That's not nice to see.
Jasper got DRS again. Not going to be able to do anything here yet again. This is going to be really annoying for him, because DRS in these cars without any overtake, it's just not as easy. You gain about 2/10 at max, but you just can't quite overtake. There's not a long enough straight to overtake on the straight.
Yep. He's very close
quick
now.
There. That was really quick. He went a bit deep, but he like just about slowed the car down.
It'll be very, very entertaining to watch these two battle, because they're both very capable drivers, and we know what they can do. Tenta has some tricks up his sleeve, and Jasper also has some tricks up his sleeve. Yellow
spin there for Knack. That's Knack's spun. Spun it under power going into farm, which is really unfortunate. He's lost to Tenta and Jasper. Tenta's going all the way to the left, swings back to the right. Not going to have a very good corner here because of that, but he does defend from the slipstream. That's really unfortunate for Knack there. If Jasper can just get a nose up the inside there, Tenta can't get as good of an exit, but that might be fatal for them, because if Tenta turns in a bit trying to get the exit, then he's just going to crash. Tenta's very slow there because he's hit the grass in the entry. Lost a lot of grip there.
It's just very anticipating. I'm just anticipating a move from Jasper here.
I'm sat on the edge of my seat. If anyone pulled my chair, I'd fall onto the floor. Tenta nearly spins there because he hits the grass. Jasper can't quite pounce here, I can tell, but he's going to get so close. It's going to be so painful for him to not be able to get it there. But then again, he did catch up like a lot there, which is what he needed, is just to catch up there. He wasn't quite going to get the overtake, but he did it was just about catching up.
Another fastest lap.
It's impressive.
Yes, very. There's just half a second between these two. And
Keeps on
Jasper's catching
changing.
up every time. Next still struggling with the tires here, just not missing a lot of traction I think.
That's
So
just 3
Menzel's getting a
seconds.
penalty. This will shake up the fight with Koen, because Koen's 3.9 behind. Can he maybe close a second to him?
Jasper
He
needs
is
to get that
gaining.
slipstream. He's staying over to the right. He doesn't want the slipstream from Tenta, but he needs it in these cars. Can't change the
Ends
fuel
up
or
going a
anything.
bit wide, a bit too deep on the corner. Well,
Look
Jasper
at his line
catches
there.
up.
And then he just booms out on the exit. No chance for Jasper there. Also means he won't lock up as easily. Whereas Nak now he's in P4. Surprised he didn't quite get damage. But Tens is actually quite close to getting Jasper out of his DRS here.
Oh,
Jasper with
that's a
3
penalty.
seconds. I saw that. Just pushing to keep the DRS, and he knew he had one
He
more
did.
warning left.
He did get the DRS, but
Yeah.
that was cost. 3
Yeah,
seconds.
true. But then again, if he didn't get the DRS, then his chance of P2 is over. Nak's not really going to do as much here. His tyres are a bit lit up still. I'm not sure if he hit the wall. Probably not, but...
Tenta also needs to watch out with the penalties, because he's got 2 warnings now.
Oh, it's
If
about
he
to be
would-
4. You're lucky to not get 3 warnings there. He snapped on the oversteer and went off track. That was
Jasper
lucky.
just
Jasper's
being
so close here. Actually, that's really close. Not a very good line there because of the dirty air, but he was so close there. That was actually like 3/10. Might be able to do something here.
Not just
Turning in
silently
late, trying to
catching
get a
up.
good exit. He's gonna get something here. He is actually gonna get something here. If he takes Tenta's slipstream, he's gonna get it. He's not taking the slipstream. Jasper, take the slipstream off of him. Noah's
Noah
got 3
getting it back.
seconds.
Knocked, just following silently behind, catching up.
Oh, so
'Cause
close
he-
here. Ooh. This is so close. He's got the slipstream. Jasper has not his setup is not as good on the exit or on the power. He's not very quick in the straight line, but he's very quick in the corners.
This is very entertaining, I have to say. Just very
That's
sad
creeping
for
up.
Lolo that he's not catching up to Lawrence as much as he'd like to, I think.
Yeah,
He's staying behind by a lot. And
Lolo's
Lawrence
having
then
one
just-
of those races, unfortunately.
Garga managed to get bit, I think, without Noah
Oh,
overtaking
I just
him.
missed this. Jasper's so close under this braking zone. He's about to hit the back of Tenta at this point. Tenta's trying not to get penalty.
Is he gonna do a move?
Will
on
Jasper
the
go
side?
up the inside here? No, he won't, but he is like about to hit the back of Tenta. Really good exit here against Tenta. He's so close. This is either this lap
I
or
think
next
it-
lap.
Yeah, I think he's
Depending
gonna
on how
make
good he
this-
does in this first corner, is how the rest of his lap will be.
Yeah,
Wasn't as
that makes
quick.
up a lot of time on Jasper in the first corner there. Because Jasper just doesn't have the downforce, I think, and it has to lift. Oh, that's so close between these
so
two.
close. Tenta's actually sandbagged a little bit there just to slow him down on the exit, which actually worked. They're
Just
about
take
2/10.
the
Now he's
slipstream,
4.
Jasper.
Yeah,
Takes
there's this.
Oh, he breaks
He's got the
slipstream
chance to
again.
take it.
I think Tenta is struggling a bit with the tires, and Jasper just holding on to dear life to get that position.
Driving these
He'll
cars
get a
with
better
these
exit here, I
tyres at
think.
this pace.
Now Tenta will keep driving away at this corner at the exit.
Yeah, driving on these tyres in this car and this pace is just like driving on literally hanging over the edge of a cliff. It's so close. Anytime, like this corner, if you take a bit too much curb, you might spin into the wall. Like one of the drivers did. I think that
Lawrence
was
getting a penalty.
David.
It's a shame. If I were Jasper, I'd make a move in the last sector.
Yeah,
Because there's where
He
Tenta
nearly
loses
did
a lot of
last
time
time.
on Jasper.
he could have last time, but he chose not to. He pulled out because I think he just realised that it wasn't worth it. If there was,
He's
oh,
gonna
Jasper
go
goes
into
into the
the
pits. Okay,
Ooh, this will be interesting to see.
just realised Nak's in the DRS of 10 now, so you have to pit
Yeah.
in this race. So this is actually a good time to pit. Clearly the hearts were the right
Straight out
decision.
the pit. Wow. Reaper also hasn't pitted yet, but Tenta's catching up to Reaper. That's interesting to see.
Slightly.
Domestos also
Where's
passing
Jasper
Jasper in the
gonna
pits.
come out? Jasper, not a great pit stop there. That was about 3 or 4 seconds slowed down.
Also coming
Actually,
in,
about 4 or 5.
also coming in.
Oh wow.
A lot of people coming in this lap. Will Noah come in?
We'll see.
Well, he's a bit behind. He's 40 seconds behind.
Yeah, at this point their race don't matter. Lolo's,
Give the
yeah.
position to Lolo.
I think he realises that he doesn't want to slow Lolo back down. I think he also wants to do a bit of a DRS train to catch up to Noah. But I don't think he will. I thought Lolo was going into the pits then for a second. He's on the softs.
Gargamel losing out a lot of time on Koen there with the pit stop. It's a shame.
Let me look at the penalties. Where's everyone at? Reaper is at 6 seconds, Tenta has no penalties, Nat has 3 seconds, Domestos with 3 seconds, Jasper with 3 seconds, Cohen without any, Gug with 3 seconds, Noah with 6 seconds, Lolo with 3 seconds, and Lawrence with 3 seconds. So only 2 people without penalties.
Yeah, Tenta has 2 warnings, so he
Nak
has to
and
really be
Tenta in the
careful.
pits. Reaper's gone in as well. Who else? Domestos will be, I'm pretty sure.
How many
Domestos stays
warnings?
out.
Oh, wow. Koen also has 2 warnings. So both of the MP guys need to watch out.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Very interesting to see.
Domestos has a lot of pace, but his line's like there. It's just a bit slower than it could be.
I agree.
That happens with controllers sometimes though. All Cohen gets 3 seconds.
Yeah, like I said, they need to watch out, and then if they don't...
Jasper's in front of Tenta. Jasper's past Tenta in the pits by quite a bit actually. Tenta's just gone out of the pits, 2 seconds behind Jasper, so Jasper made a good call to go into the pits there.
Yeah, he was way faster on the softs than Tenta on the hards.
Tenta doesn't get a penalty there. Tenta needs to make sure he doesn't get a penalty, but he also needs to stay near Jasper in 3 seconds. It's going to be Nak. I wasn't watching that. Didn't see that.
Oh, that was a nice move.
Tenta's going to try and have a switchback here though.
No.
Nak doesn't go too deep there though. He keeps it slower on the curb. Nak nearly spins there. Wow, very careful on the, not careful enough on the power. Sorry, nearly spins from that. He held it pretty well. He could have maybe tried to not go on the grass. Tenta with 3 seconds. This changes it. Now Nak and Tenta's battling actually matters.
And there goes Tenta's chance for P2, I think, if Dom pits.
Yeah, true.
Tenta getting some grass, maybe it'll slow him down enough from striking for Nak to make it fast, but I don't think it is.
Tenta
was...
was...
spins now, where will he come out? I think he'll go like near Nak and Tenta. Will Koen pass him? That's the big question.
Nak with another 3 seconds. So now it doesn't matter as much.
Now Tenta just needs to keep him behind. And if he passes him, as Jasper puts the fastest lap. As you can see, he has a lot of
showing
pace.
a lot of pace, yeah.
Wow.
P5 in qualifying, fastest lap, faster than Reaper. Jasper's disconnected. No.
Oh no.
This is really annoying. Wow.
Lap.
Okay.
Wow.
Nak goes up the inside of Tenta there. Nearly missed that. Couldn't see Nak because he came so deep into that corner. Now Nak has DRS, but no slipstream.
Shame for Jasper. You can just see his AI.
Why is the AI so slow?
It's on like 20%.
Yeah, he's
Koen passed Domestos.
pole as well. He's lost thingy as well. That's so unfortunate. He's driven such a good race. He's done so much in this race. Tried so hard.
To watch. Koen, Domestos and Gargamel all following each other closely within the second.
Oh, this is actually going to be nice to watch.
Koen and Gargamel actually. They're all going to have DRS except for Koen there, so he has to defend for maybe 2
Enter
guys.
with another
Then
3
they're getting another
seconds.
penalty.
All he had to
Now
do
it's
was not
Bentley.
get a penalty. Tenta nearly spins there. Gone too wide on the
Mental's
tyres.
getting a penalty.
With the tyres being a little bit warm now.
The Masters has 6 seconds now, and Koen and Gargamel only have 3.
To
Reaper's has the fastest
Reaper the
lap.
fastest lap. Reaper's just
Wasn't,
really quick.
Yeah, it wasn't really. I bet money on that Reaper gets the fastest lap.
Yeah. That's a
Almost
pretty
everyone has
easy
6
bet.
seconds.
Damn, Gargamelin's so close to Domestos. Just gonna try and not hit it, get a penalty at this. He might want to just battle with Domestos though.
He is getting a lot of lockups though into the corners. That might
Yeah.
hinder him a lot.
He's not as familiar.
If he gets
Oh
another
god,
penalty.
just that's commentator's curse right there. I
Oh.
just said don't do it, and he's just done it.
Oh, and he
Up
locks
the
up, and he
inside.
spins
Oh, there's a
around.
spin.
There's
Contact
just a little
means
bit of contact. Ah.
saw the contact just about.
Did you see Jasper's AI getting overtaken by Koen?
No. For God's sake.
Poor lad. His
He's just
internet
straight
has been
back.
dodgy
He's
the
gonna
last couple of... And he just comes back behind
He's gonna
them.
kill himself after this.
Yeah,
He
this
is not
isn't
gonna be happy.
his best race. He put in so much effort, and then he just... His internet just dies. He would have been second, and now he's into 6th. We would have had to see a nice fight between Nuck and Jasper, but no.
We might see a good fight between Domestos, Cohen and Jasper. If Jasper can connect again, there it is, he's back. Oh, he's no longer a ghost. Maybe Ayrton Senna isn't driving anymore. I think he'll still have the pace.
Yeah, I hope he can catch up. It's very interesting to see him drive.
Yeah.
The Mensels being on the fresher tires and Koen here might be able to make a move. Both very talented drivers. I think they're about the same level.
We are moving on to the last lap soon. Domestos is a really good driver. He has a really good pace through the corners, but there are certain parts where it's like nearly a straight line, where just being a controller driver, it just makes it so understeery. Like this corner he's so quick, but this corner he has to lift sometimes. On the hard tyres he had to lift because he couldn't, like, he couldn't turn the car just quickly enough to pin it to the curb. Sadly.
It will be actually
It's
interesting
annoying.
to see because
It'll be
Jasper
annoying.
only has 3 seconds and the Mensels has 6.
Oh yeah, Jasper's going to be
Maybe
running
Jasper
for...
can overtake him, not on the line, but with penalties. Ooh, this will be very interesting to see. Because he is 2.9.
He's got 1 in for that though.
Yeah. So he now has 2 warnings. Just be careful and just keep that gap. As Koen holds on with dear life from the Mensels, just charging up behind him with DRS, everything, fresher tires.
Oh wow, that was a lot quicker. Made about 2 tenths there.
Oh, this
Wow.
is very interesting to see. I'm just on Koen, just looking at the back, and then I just see Domestos coming
Domestos
closer and
needs
closer.
to make a move here. He might be able to. DRS and
He needs to.
slipstream. Cohen's going to be swerving around a little bit,
brakes.
but he can't swerve anymore. He's in contact with him now. Up the inside, he's not going to make a move through the
he?
braking, but he's going to get just about nearly past there due to the just making Cohen go a bit too deep. Not quite getting past there, but he's very close.
Jasper just with Gargamel just behind. He is
Oh, yeah.
Is he close enough? It's very close between.
It's going to be a last lap battle between these two. Gargamel will want to try and get past Jasper. Jasper's trying to get Domestos. Domestos is trying to get in front of Cohen.
If I were Jasper, oh, that's so close. If I were Jasper, I would let Gargamel pass because he has 6 seconds of penalties and you only have 3.
Yeah, but he wants to get P5 from Domestos, doesn't he? I wouldn't defend
Is he
from
gonna go
him,
down the
but I
inside?
wouldn't
No.
let him slow down.
Moves on the-
Domestos going up the inside
Oh.
of Cohen now. Now round the
now
outside, switching back.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's
Getting
going to
more
try and hang it
traction.
round the outside. Now he's staying around the outside. Just about can't make it. Now Cohen's in front. Just watching Domestos right behind him.
These two are
Domestos
gonna
gonna
make
make so
contact
much
if they
time
don't
here.
watch out.
It's now or never for Domestos to get passed on track. If Cohen gets a penalty, then Domestos gets P4, but I don't reckon he will. He's gonna choose to be careful with that, I would say.
He's just inching
Domestos,
closer. You can just, they're almost.
Reaper's just
as
won.
Reaper finishes,
Congratulations. Domestos with
congratulations.
DRS open now. Can he make a move? He's got the slipstream. He's right behind. Up the inside now. Into the braking zone. 100 boards. Just about gets past. Cohen's gonna try and make a switchback move.
Oh,
He might.
he has
He's
a
going up the
traction.
inside here. This can be bad. This could go bad. He's just about chosen to stay out of it there.
Yeah.
Domestic's going to get passed on track. Cohen
Wow.
realises that the 3 seconds he's going to get passed through penalties. Wow, that was very close racing at the end. Jasper gets past Domestos, Gargamelin. Wow, even their AI on the slowdown lap are racing.
Gargamel having such a bad race. At the start he spins, then he's trying to overtake the Messels and he spins because of the contact.
Then
Noah
contact
losing
with
the
Noah.
Yeah, Noah losing out the position on Lawrence. Lawrence moving up a place. With Koen moving up 3 places, very well done from him. And Tenta moving up a place. Just Jasper just missing out because of his internet. Very sad to see. Only moved up 1 place. Could have been a P2.
I would give Jasper driver of the day for his performance on this race.
Well, Koen also did great performance, but I think Jasper just the battle with Tenta and then the pit strategy, calling it in earlier so he would be in front of Tenta. Very
Congratulations, Reaper, for winning this race. Great drive from the start to the finish. Always is.
No mistakes. Just
yeah, it's nice to see the Downs driver to get on the podium again.
Did he get the fastest lap as well? I think so.
Yeah,
right?
he did in the end. I'm pretty sure he got it just about.
Nak also having a nice recovery after he spun.
Yeah, a lot of really good driving today. A lot of crashes, but not crashes. A lot of spins. That's what we expected. We expect nothing else from you, Silverstone. That is the most. I reckon Reaper's going to be going for the perfect amount of points. Lawrence is left. He doesn't know there's a second race. Either that or he's just can't be asked.
I'll send him a message via Discord.
Yeah. The problem is though, Gargamelin will also get the penalty next race if he joins. I would say a 5-second for qualifying infringements, maybe 20-second, maybe drive through, maybe 20 place grid penalty.
In my opinion, I think he'll get like 3 warnings.
Maybe. He can't
Lawrence
see.
got an error.
He can't see anything wrong. His AI will be racing, so he'll be able to join back. Yeah.
He did move up a spot, so
yeah.
good for him.
Okay, second race is also dry. That was my guess.
Yeah, Silverstone never rains in England.
Yeah, it does. It rains all the time. Lawrence has rejoined just about in time for the race start. He won't be able. Actually, he won't be able to get in time for the race start because the countdown. He will be able to join his AI. His AI will do the start though.
As we know, the AIs aren't very good at starts, to say the least. Will people be stopping this race because they on the softs, as we have seen? Just
wouldn't be a race if my controller didn't disconnect. Alright. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're away in Silverstone, race 2. Good start for Lolo. Gargamelin nearly spins there. Domestos gets past. Cohen around the outside. Everything stayed clean at the moment. Lawrence's AI is still making interferences here. Everything has stayed clean. No one has crashed out here. Oh, very close. Too wide. Jasper nearly spins. That's really unfortunate. He won't be having a very fun race. He actually survives it there, though. Now Reaper trying to get past Tenta. Tenta can't Tenta gets around the outside of Reaper. Tenta's now trying to get in front of Knack. Three-way battle here for the lead. Lolo's keeping at the front. Domestos tries to go around the outside. He's going to be trying to switch back to the inside, but Garjamelin will have something to say about that. Garjamelin now goes up the inside of Domestos. See what happens there. Just about gets past before the turn, but also has to go on the inside. Now Domestos goes back round the... Now he's going around the outside here in Maggots, inside of Beckett. There's a spin! Just a tiny bit of contact and he spins. He gets like hung out to dry there. Now Garjamelin will be looking for the lead here. That's really unfortunate. There's nothing that Domestos could have done, nor Garjamelin, because if he went any further out, he would have gone off track. Someone had to pull out and neither of them did, so that's why that happened. Lolo squeezing Garjamelin to the curb. Not quite there. Lolo's going to be trying to hold on to this position. Not sure, he doesn't have very great pace around this track.
Almost on knock, almost.
Around the outside. Tenta nearly spins. Knack spins. Half spin. He catches it, but he cuts the corner. Garjamelin spins as well. Oh my God! He's hit the sausage curb on the inside, and he's now just like flailing around like a newborn horse. Garjamelin retires. That's unfortunate. He can't be asked with it. That's so unfortunate.
P4 after stalling P8.
It's Reaper, what else do you expect? He's trying to get past Cohen now. This is a really good battle at the start, really good race.
Now it's just
wow.
Is he gonna try to overtake Tenta or is he gonna defend from Reaper? Is he gonna go offensive or defensive?
Cohen goes really deep. Not really deep, but deep enough for Reaper to have a look. Reaper locks up again. Reaper's trying to go up the outside here, not quite getting it. Nearly spins.
Jasper going around.
Jasper's having another good race.
Picking up the scraps. Yellow flag.
Domestos. That's Domestos. That's Domestos.
Poor lad. Has to get a good race. That's all. Noah has also spun once. Domestos spun twice. Lawrence has gained one position, so that's nice for him. Nak has also spun, sadly. Garjamelin has spun.
It's lap 2 and there's already been one DNF in about 10 spins. This is
Reaper
F2.
trying to overtake Jasper, very close. Is he gonna make a move into this turn?
Ooh.
Can he outbrake him? Very close, almost locking up. Jasper going a bit deeper, leaving a bit of space. Does Reaper have the traction? He doesn't.
He's gonna try and get the traction.
Behind.
I want to see what Tenta will do on Lolo.
Slipstream.
Tenta's going up the inside of Lolo here. He's going to get it under braking just about. They're side by side, pinched to the curb, Lolo. Now, round the outside is Tenta. He's going to try and switch back, but he can't quite switch back. Nearly spins. A little bit of contact with Lolo to catch the spin. Very close. Wow. Now, Reaper's going to have a go at Jasper. Jasper's got DRS as well, but Reaper does have Slipstream. Not going to quite get it here. He's going to go up the inside. Oh, good lord. Reaper with 3 seconds now. Yeah, he had to take that curb, but he also could have just about made it without it. Knack up the inside of Reaper. Knack's just like eating the scraps of this battle. Nearly contacts there. Yeah, that was nearly a crash. Up the inside now, side by side. This is such good racing. Knack's just going to get past here. You don't want to be out here, as Domestos showed earlier. Wow. Jasper's now going to try and get past Cohen. Cohen's lost a bit of time. Lolo's going to definitely have an attack behind from Tenta. Tenta, is he going to go the inside, outside? Lolo chooses not to defend there. Yeah, Tenta just about gets past. Lolo with a switchback here though. Much better exit. Wow, is he gonna go back up the inside? Not quite going up the inside. If he went up the inside there, that would have been insane. Yeah. Now, just going up the inside of Jasper. Now, Knack gets the switch back on Jasper. Reaper's just watching here. Very close. Jasper could have gotten a penalty for that. He probably got a warning. This is amazing. This is really good racing.
Oh, this is
No,
so close.
Reaper's trying to cut the inside of. Oh my god, Jasper.
And he locks up again.
Locks up. A lot of lockups here. Not gonna help his size. Another lockup.
Jasper on the
This
inside.
is not great. Cohen's trying to get past. Actually, never mind. Reaper just about gets past Jasper. Jasper's got DRS as well, but he's been lost a lot of time. Lauren spins. Yeah, he's just spun there, which is unfortunate. Noah's gone, David's gone. Wow. This is an amazing battle. I love this. This is actually really nice.
Reaper is locking up a lot. Jasper just lost a bit of time there, but he might be able to get back when he's gonna battle Nuck. Well, Nuck is chasing down Koen. And
Cohen
Koen
with
is
a really
chasing
bad
down
line.
Lola.
Nat goes up the inside. Lola gets 3 seconds. Oh,
Is he gonna make a move here?
Oh my god,
Oh,
Reaper, where did you come from, Reaper? Nax about to get Domestos.
Oh, no.
Nax! Oh, he just got
No.
Domestos.
No.
Domestos is gonna drive past, being like, yeah, that happened to me as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, the teammates, both teammates of SMP just
And
get
he
murdered,
spins
and he
again.
spins
Oh,
again.
no.
Nak, no. Oh god. Oh no,
almost
Reaper
contact
trying to get past
with
Cohen.
Reaper.
This is
gonna
wow.
move here.
People are getting picked out of this fight, but this is still such a good battle.
Lolo keeping
wow.
up Koen behind, and then Tenta just driving away.
Cohen,
he gets
oh
way
wow,
more
slowing
traction,
him
but
down.
Koen is just
That was actually
This is
smart from
no
Cohen.
way.
Just parked it on the apex, slowing him down. Jasper's actually just come back out of nowhere. Reaper's gonna try and get past, but in that he's Nak is retired. No, Reaper goes up the inside of Cohen. They're side by side. Cohen nearly has contact with Reaper. There's a bit of
he
contact.
spins.
Cohen half spins. He's what would you say there? Did you see that? What would you see? Yeah. Do you say that's racing instant? Yeah.
Knock left, yeah. Did Jasper get damaged though? I don't think he has.
I
No,
don't think he
hasn't.
has.
That's very lucky
He's
from
looking
him.
very quick. Reaper locks
locking
up
up
and
again.
man, a lot of lockups from him. That's different. He doesn't usually lock up this much. It's quite a difficult track though for locking up.
His F2 as well. Tenta just driving away, but Lolo gaining some time there.
Lolo's had a great recovery from last
Is
race
Tenta
to this
gonna
one.
win, or is Reaper or Jasper gonna challenge for the win? Maybe
Tens with
even
3
Koen.
seconds.
Oh, now it shakes it up a lot because now Jasper. And
Lolo
Reaper, I
with a
think,
shocking exit. Hold on, sorry about that, but Lolo had a shocking exit there, being overtaken, just about overtaken already by Reaper. Now Jasper's he's out of the DRS here, so he's maybe out of the fight. But if these two battled it, then no one knows what happens.
Yeah, Reaper's pushing very hard here, as we saw him getting the fastest sector 2. He might be able to put the fastest lap, even with the battle with Lolo. It will be very close. It would be amazing to see him get the fastest lap, and
wow.
he does. On the hard.
Jasper gets 3 seconds.
Penalty.
That's
That's
unlucky.
unfortunate for him. They all have a penalty now in the top 4. Maybe Koen. He is very close behind.
Jasper's back. Jasper's back in
almost
DRS.
3 seconds. Oh, he just loses that.
Yeah, Lolo's not a fan of this track, I don't reckon. Really
Oh.
quick in F1 cars, but F2 cars he's not as quick.
He just lost a lot of time out on Reaper. Reaper's now gonna chase down Tenta. It'll be amazing
Yeah.
to see this fight happening. From
Blazing
here for the
eyes.
win. Lolo just struggling
Fastest
with the tires,
first
and Jasper
sector.
just following closely, very closely. Is he gonna try? Is he gonna overtake
Jasper,
him here?
ooh.
Almost. Oh,
Very
so
close. His wings like right behind Lolo. I'm gonna go on board for this bit. I'm
Touching.
always on board, but I'm just gonna check on board again for this one. He's just gone into AI. He's just gone AI mode. I don't know if he disconnects or not. But
I don't think he has. I hope
no,
not
he
at least.
yeah he
Oh,
just
he has.
he's got Dutch Wi-Fi.
Well, the Dutch Wi-Fi I have is pretty good. Yeah, disconnects a lot, so he's just gonna lose out in the battle with Lolo. It was a very nice battle to see. You're not gonna see it. Reaper just getting closer and closer to Tenta. You can just smell the victory. But Tenta really wanting that win here
Colin's gonna
after
get up
losing
his
out
P4
on the win in the first race by Reaper just driving away.
To be fair,
just-
Jasper has an excuse to not be winning at the moment.
Tenta gets
Reaper,
a fast lap,
oh
Reaper
my
gets a fast
fucking
lap
god.
right
That
after.
was so quick.
They're battling so hard. Question is, who has more penalties, or well, more warnings, because they have the same amount of penalties.
Yeah.
This is gonna
Reaper's nearly in the DRS here. A big lockup, but he's just about not in the DRS. He's got better exit than Tenta. Tenta knows he's close behind, but he doesn't. I think he was defending from the DRS, but he doesn't know that Reaper didn't actually get the DRS. If Reaper's setting that for hards without DRS, what is he going to set with DRS?
Wow, that's just rocket ship. Reaper has one more warning than Tenta, but he's getting so close, just gaining time everywhere. This will be a battle of the Titans here. And Jasper joins back again.
Tenta's just gotten a warning for that, I reckon.
Hopefully he can get back at Kun, maybe even Lolo if he's fast enough. But we know he has
Reaper's right in DRS with Tenta here, right in the gullet of him.
He also gets a faster second sector here, Reaper. My god, this guy can't stop being so fast.
Reaper's doing what Jasper didn't do. He's just following Tenta's slipstream.
Yeah, slipstream is something that makes you go faster.
Yeah, I think Tenta heard on. I think Tenta heard on the last F1 race.
Almost spinning! Wow!
Wow.
Reaper almost spinning there. I think he lost out on his time there. Lap time,
yeah, no fastest lap.
He missed his fastest lap there.
I don't think he cares about getting too much more fastest laps at this point. Tenta's definitely heard on the F1 that you can swerve around as long as you're not battling. As long as they're not like directly behind you, you can swerve around.
Yeah. Oh, this will be very interesting to see.
DRS open.
Tenta has gotten one warning.
Not gonna get it.
So now Tenta and Reaper have the same amount of penalties and warnings. Both one penalty, one warning.
Oh, nearly contacts there.
So
Tenta's definitely not done as well on the tyre wear. Reaper locks up every corner, but he's still doing better on the tyre wear.
I don't think they have to worry as much about the tyre wear. Only 3 laps to go. Wow.
Yeah, wow. So close here now. Reaper's right behind, using all the corner.
Is he gonna make a move? No,
Tenta's slowing down here. What is happening to Tenta? He's just slowed down a lot. He's on the straight as well.
I didn't think he slowed down. I think Reaper just had such a good exit there.
For a second I thought Tenta had a blister.
Yeah.
Or a puncture. Now, gonna go up the inside. I'm surprised Tenta didn't make him go around the outside. There's a bit of contacts there. That was really close. Big lock up for Reaper nearly. Still side by side actually.
Still has more traction.
Still going. Still going.
Reaper locks
contacts
up
on the curb a little bit. The camera isn't showing me.
Just the oversteer.
But now Tenta's right behind Reaper. So he's going to have DRS. He's going to be doing what he can. If you look at Reaper's onboard, and when he gets into the slow corners, look at his front right and look how blistered it is from locking up. He's gonna watch his braking. Tenta spins halfway through the corner, had to catch it. Now he's out of DRS. He's got this DRS, but he hasn't got any more, unless he can catch up by 2/10.
Very close. I think Reaper will be pushing a lot now.
Reaper's not really locking up too much. He's like putting on.
Davis AI making a move on Noah. Wow, that was a great move there from Davis AI. Just Noah following very closely behind.
That's like watching marble racing.
yeah. Just the AI is just battling. Oh, Noah getting closer. He's just inching closer.
So close.
Almost gonna be able to
gonna open DRS. DRS wide open, as quick as he can go. Let's see what happens here. Watch us miss like a massive crash. Watch us miss like another flying knack because we're watching 2 AI battle.
Well, there isn't going to be a flying knack.
Oh, Noah overtakes David. Wow, what a move.
Wow.
I'm just going to let you know the lap is 9:11. Yeah.
Never forget. Can Jasper just keep Domestos behind, because Domestos is 2 seconds behind Jasper now, and Jasper has a penalty of 3 seconds with Reaper putting up the fastest time here. Wow.
What we're not looking
If
at
Reaper
is
gets another penalty, then I might be able to contend for the win here. He's 2.5 seconds behind and he's losing a lot of time here, but Reaper just keeps locking up. And Reaper's gonna watch these two Titans at the back battle again. David and Noah, the AIs.
oh,
Wow.
they're so
Very,
close.
fabulous
1.5 tenths here in between. DRS wide open,
it's like a
revving out the
nature
gears.
documentary, just
Yeah.
amazing. Reaper still putting fastest sectors, it's amazing. As he makes a double overtake on the blue cars. I don't know how this man can keep putting the fastest sectors. Every lap he's just put fastest sector 1, sector 2, sector 3. He's just improving his times even with locking up and losing tire grip.
He's saying, Bono, my tyres are gone, and then he gets a fastest sector. That's just how it works.
Yeah, he is also in the, well, sort of in the murk, but...
Yeah, true. I just realised Cohen's in contention for a podium here.
There's the penalties.
He'll get penalty, yeah.
Well, he is one warning away from a penalty there. So.
Do you not change the race right now? Just a bunch of rain just pours down.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
Not gonna happen, the skies are clear as hell, but...
Well, I see some clouds there in the distance, but I don't think it's gonna rain now.
Yeah, it's still clear as a crystal ball.
It's good as very close to Lolo. 2 seconds behind. Is he maybe even gonna catch up? Reaper just puts another fastest lap.
Oh, Lolo's about to double overtake the Titans over here. They're going side by side. This is actually they're side by side.
Inside
This is
by
the close.
inside, I think.
This is closest racing I've ever seen.
This is better than the Tenta. Than the Tenta.
Oh,
Jasper
double
better be at
overtake
last
for
race.
Lolo. Alright, last lap. I'm just gonna
maybe get the arrest from the Titans.
finish out the race. Just watching Reaper. Just pull away from Tenta even more.
He
And
didn't
lock
have
up.
the fastest first sector. Wow, that's something new. David getting the arrest. Koen making a double overtake. Being on the inside. Just gets a little bit more traction. Is he gonna be able to stay there? Just pulls away by a small bit from Noah. Yes, and he's passed. Noah's still being behind. Oh, and Tenta gets another penalty. Oh,
Don't think it's quite going to change it fully, but it might.
It might, because Koen gets a
Cohen,
penalty.
3 seconds. No, that's what he needed to not do. Just don't get a penalty.
He would have maybe even gotten P2 because Lolo was 5 seconds away from Tenta, and Koen is 1.5 seconds away from Lolo.
Yeah.
Reaper getting a penalty.
I don't think quite, but it would have been close.
Yeah, it would have been very close. And Noah makes a move on David now, just leaving it in the dust with the DRS.
I'm gonna just watch Reaper for the rest of the lap. Congratulations, Reaper. That was a short rest of the lap.
I think Reaper gets
Trying to cross the line.
Is David's gonna make another move on Noah? He is, with Jasper
Lolo,
following right behind,
Jasper,
very closely.
Cohen, Jasper.
Is he gonna be able to get more traction, David?
Oh no,
he
Jasper
isn't.
spun! He spun! Oh,
David
the last corner!
takes the lead. Takes the lead off from Noah.
Oh,
Wow!
Jasper
Because of
spun.
Jasper spinning, Noah got scared, and David just passes him.
He got
Wow.
scared.
He got scared. I'd also be scared if I saw someone spinning.
I mean, it made him jump.
Nice
Don't
small
matter
bit.
if he's ghosting the whole time.
Yeah, I think Reaper gets the rifle of the day for the whole race, maybe. Even
I
for
would
the whole
still
week.
give it to Jasper for what he did in the
For
first one.
race, yeah.
He's just
Lawrence
disconnected
getting a
again. Even that
penalty
race
for
just left.
speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, I think
Nice.
Jasper had a very nice race in the first in the feature race. Not so much in this race. I think Reaper really deserves it, driving from 8th to 1st. Congratulations to you, Reaper. With Koen just missing out on the podium, Tenta just almost missing out on 2nd place even.
Do you know what I just
agree with the
realised?
game.
Reaper's just
What did you
gotten the perfect, the most points he could get from this weekend. Because he's
Pole,
fastest lap,
fastest
so
lap.
he's pole, fastest lap and win, and then fastest lap and
Fastest
win. God damn.
Wow, just amazing.
I must say, those were the best 2 first laps of, best
Tenta
first 2
and
laps of the day.
Tenta could be
actually
very
races.
mad at Reaper. Well, Tenta not being mad at Reaper. Reaper Koen says that Reaper killed him, and then that he also killed Nuck. But I think this Reaper and Nuck incident was kind of Nuck's fault for going in too deep there. It's
It's a confusing one.
Well, this was a weekend. Very entertaining to watch, as Reaper takes the most points ever. I think there's nothing you can do more.
Yeah, Cohen ain't happy.
No. David got a good recovery though. He's getting points even this race, but he hit him because he was on a all race. He started on 11th on the grid, moving up to 8th, and Noah then starting 10th, moving up to 9th, with a nice overtake from David on Noah.
Do you know what David and Noah battling was like?
Marble run or something.
Yeah, no, it was like, you know, that video of those two bins racing down the hill.
Yeah,
it's like that.
It was. Well, that concludes this weekend and this race. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week. It was really nice to have someone else commentating with me. Really good race. Very good first 2 laps of the second race. Thank you for tuning in. As always, it's been a pleasure to have you.